in regular season play in franchise history. Going to be tossed up by Eric Lewis, our crew chief, working with Lauren Holdcamp.
A individual matchup where you have Andre Drummond versus Jahlil Okafor. And that's important right there, though, because Jahlil Okafor has to stay attached to Andre Drummond. Guards have to do their job as far as individual ball containment is concerned as well.
Brandon Ingram,
Good
pretty
pass.
pass
Good
up
pass.
top. Drummond comes into the game, leading the league in rebounding with a little over 17 a game as Ingram's got the mid-range game.
I like that
and
shot.
Looks good.
I like that shot.
How would you like to average 17 plus?
You look at this team and you look at this league, he may be the most physically imposing player in the league.
That's Andre Drummond with a little jump hook. On the dribble handoff, Drew Holiday with Okafor, and they let Drew go. Right, you put Drummond in between.
You put Drummond in all of the screening action, Wood, and some of these guys that they come in off the bench with. Yes, sir, that's what you do, Jackson.
Oh, Jackson Hayes. Longtime TV voice for almost 50 years now. And he loves being. Oh, and how about Ingram on the floater? And the foul.
Did you say floater?
You got it.
That ain't no floater.
Oh, put it this way. It was a finger roll, if anything.
That's a dunk. This is the difference between this game and the Dallas game and some of these other games. Like, you're not allowing. That was impressive.
Rose.
That was impressive.
My back hurts watching. It's out of 4 to play. And a 9-point lead for the Pels. Rose all the way to the cup.
Still fast.
Yep. So the Pels right now 1 for 6 on their triples with the Ingram make. And put back Christian Wood. Derrick Rose with Wood.
Oh.
Yep. Perfect setup. Derrick Rose, Christian Wood on the receiving end. Good job, Jackson Hayes. It'll be Morris. Look out. 1.2 to play, and they are in great shape, only down by 4. Derrick Rose off the high screen with Morris looking for another triple. And good box out.
Good pass by Lonzo Ball.
Josh Hart looking ahead.
Good pass by Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, quick decision and looked ahead. Rose finding their shooter, Kennard. Had a break as it stays out. Taps out. You said it, Lonzo, alert play. Now you got a 4-on-3, guys. How about that pass? Jackson Hayes.
That's what I said. If you're Jackson, that's what you do best.
This Morris, or Marquise Morris, rather, way up there. Pels have only 2 points off the last 7 Detroit turnovers, and just like that, a 1-point game, thanks to
that bench.
Yeah, well, a buddy, Langston Galloway. Jahlil Okafor also with 3. Ingram on a switch, got Griffin, a deep triple. Yes! Not that far out for him. His first points of the second quarter. Pels are living right, aren't they?
Good run by Kenrich with freed up JJ. Good run by Kenrich with freed up JJ. That's called sacrificing yourself in transition to get your teammate a shot.
Drew Holiday thought about the mid-range. Spins, gets the inside position, and reverses it home.
Finished with his left hand right there.
Yeah, and that's just patience that pays off and stops the 6-0 run by Detroit. Good pass. J.J. Redick for 3. Tough shooting. Kenrich kept it alive for the easy one from Malley.
Hey, you know what that's called? That's called a vertical.
Griffin's begging for it. And they're going to clear out for him. And he's going to get a layup. That off arm does come away from the body, frequently does it. Pels by 4 in a 2-for-1. So Josh Hart going to go for it. He gets it. There's about a 4-second difference. Game clock, shot clock.
3 3-point attempts. And I tell you, the thing that you have to pay attention to is remember the Phoenix game.
And a tough break. Okafor tapped it away from Kenrich Williams. So, like everything else, it'll be easy for Drummond and a lead for Detroit. Ingram and breaking it off on Brown. Finally, Pels even it up at 55. 0 for 7 to start the third. Brandon Ingram up to 19. Kennard, the shooter. Do you want to walk away from him? Really?
Tough shot. Game with ball movement and player movement.
And now the ball's whipping around.
Right.
Ingram gets inside.
And that's what you get. You're exactly right. The ball's whipping around. Now, understanding that Jackson has a couple of fouls, you got to show him a body. Yeah, you got to show him a body.
Yeah, well timed by Brown. But a struggle for the Pels, shooting-wise, to start the third. Kennard back to his strong side.
He's feeling good right now.
Move on the reverse.
He's feeling good right now.
0 for 8 on their threes. Let success be your guide. Jackson Hayes.
That man. I tell you, the spirit of this team changes when Jackson Hayes checks in the game.
This continues. He's 1 for 10. 1 for 8 on his threes. Brown saw a path. Snell, he was spacing. That's what he does. Man, a timeout. Already 20 points given up. Man, and Detroit only scored 25 in the first quarter, 22 in the second. Ball on the take. Gets the soft one off the window. Launching that one. Wanted contact. They got Jackson and they missed him.
No.
Now Ball. And stays with the play. He'll get the layup out of it.
I love the aggressiveness.
Didn't quit.
Again, it's the aggressiveness. There you go.
Galloway. And a good setup for Andre Drummond. As Langston Galloway
right. He played really well. Exactly right.
So now let's see if they maintain control. And Drummond, you can't keep your hands up. You got to keep playing. Chauncey was there, the MVP of the finals when they beat the Lakers in 5. That was 2004. Ingram launching and gets the triple over Christian Wood.
That's a big thing now.
Make or miss, he knows. Now Ingram with space. Corner 3, got it. 27 and counting for Brandon Ingram. A bad knee injury. And he's battled back. Lonzo Ball in the probe. He's got the layup. Nice. It is a 1-point game. To 1 run for the Pels. He's one of the few guys going in to as the corner 3 is available. Don't leave Langston. Lonzo gave it away. No space. McKayla, Ingram. And he had a rear view mirror that time as he protected it. Deep 3. Josh Hart. Shot selection, and look at the lack of floor balance. It'll be a layup for Langston Galloway. So the bench scoring, we're not surprised. They average 45 for the bench to begin with because of guys like Derrick Rose who gets a layup to start the quarter. Man, you walk away, don't stop the ball. 0 for 6 on that most recent trip for the Pels. The activity was there. The execution's another story. Good pass. Lonzo, the dime to Drew.
Job of forcing the action when the opportunity has presented itself tonight. And made really good decisions.
Derrick Rose off the pick, and the pop looked pretty good, but he had a lot of space, didn't he? Now Lonzo looking to push. Josh Hart catch and shoot. Got it. Needed it. 7-point game.
Yes.
Maker on the pick. And Rose too good a look. Yeah, that's a layup for Derrick Rose.
It is. They're allowed to turn the corner and get 2 feet in front of the rim like that.
Yeah, the edge. Drew Holiday back to Okafor. Count it. He's going to the line.
Good pocket pass. Come down to defending this pick and roll with Derrick Rose and Andre Drummond.
And Rose behind his back to free up a 15, 17-footer. Lonzo on the take. Good setup. Hart corner 3. Got it again.
And that's Lonzo Ball not settling for a 3-point shot. Stay home and allow Drew to guard him.
Griffin's got Drew on the run, and the finish. Brown back on the floor. So right away they go to Griffin. And leave a layup for Brown.
See, the thing, if you're Lonzo, if you want to double on Brown, that's understood, but you at least have to take him to the basket, him off to someone.
It'll be Jahlil Okafor.
Good pass by Drew.
You said it, Drew, with the easy assist. Nice bucket. And Ingram up against the smaller Brown. Back him down. And go up. He will on the fall away.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love the patience.
Let's see what the Pels have on the call out of the timeout. It's Drew Holiday. And he's not going to settle. He's going to get there. Drew Holiday.
Good call, partner.
Drew Holiday.
This is what you like to see. Put Andre Drummond in some screening action and force him to guard.
Drew Holiday gets the roll. It's all even at 101 to move. Man, oh man. And now you got to go up. It will. And
he got it.
103-101.
He got it.
Exactly the way they planned it.
Yes, he got it.
It's been that close a long time now. Derrick Rose up against Lonzo Ball trying to get there. He got there with the left hand, gets the roll.
That's tough. And it works out good for the Pistons. Clearing out the whole right side for Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose against Drew Holiday, and he's got a little mid-range. That's it. It's over. Detroit Pistons win it and got what they wanted at the end of the game. Now it'll be brought in by Lonzo Ball. Jackson Hayes on the lob, and that'll do it. Pels fall for a 9th consecutive time as Derrick Rose dominated the 4th quarter, and the Pistons walk away with a 2-point win.